is presented by Progressive, your first round choice TV. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. And here is a man who has been changed like many others. I would like to welcome you to ringside. I'm Michael Cole. He's Corey Graves. And Corey, our very eyes, Miz has continued to unravel as a result of his encounter. He was an emotional wreck. The Miz was seething over the Kingston to a matchup. And no doubt, Corey, in this match, that against Kofi Kingston of the New Day, but it was after the final bell rang. Really got to him. The fact that he wasn't ever going to get his hands on Bray Wyatt. And that caused a Miz.
History, welcome to in the incident with Kofi Kingston, people have said that a bad day. And to cheer me up and tell me to smile, and sometimes you just don't want in the face, and that's exactly what I did. Let my temper come through, and I want to say from the bottom of my heart, but I have been my daughter, my 18-month-old daughter, Universal Championship. I failed to gain an opportunity to do, and that is the return of someone, a brother. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike, get up out of your seats for the Prince Morrison!
It is the much heralded return WWE, and Corey, there's no doubt, Miz said it, great.
Sometimes to make it through your own future, you've got to look to the past. If you're the BS receipt, it is good to see John Morrison back on Smack.
Trust me, I overused this. John Morris, The Miz, in the same WWE ring, the greatest in the WWE Universe has forgotten about the three-time Intercontinental. On what we call in the showbiz, a sizzle reel.
I am John Morrison.
The shaman of sexy style at its best. John Morrison is one hell of an athlete. Hey, and we have a new Intercontinental Champion. Hollywood Dream Team, the A-list, the in-crowd.
Bottom of my heart, welcome back.
Under the lights with you, to be honest, I don't know what to say. Leading up to my return at Royal Rumble. It's gonna get new music. I have one big dog.
It's true.
When I saw what you were going through, and we had that talk for one of your best friends. I went down with Kofi, we talked again, and I realized that I'm You're my friend. I mean, I know you don't want to talk about this, but I will. Else on the roster. WWE Champion. And still, fifth favorite wrestler.
He likes Kofi better than me, too.
Case in point. Through things, you guys ignore all of that. Not for his dad, not for him, but for all of you. You ever been in the ring? Can you guys imagine?
Oh,
yeah.
John,
Get in the ring.
It's the hour. Clap for your world famous 7th.
It's a new day. Yes, it is. To be part of Miz TV. Oh, they just invited themselves.
Morrison turning a mirror on the WWE Universe, telling the absolute truth.
But Miz, I got a question for you, man. I mean, are you seriously trying to blame
For a second that we bought that cockamamie apology. The back end of the human centipede.
bad day, but instead you come out here with this Miz face on, and now you're right, all of us have had bad days. You could have stopped there. That
I respect the fact that you were WWE champion. He held the most prestigious and honorable title and took you to lose it. Oh! And ignore the fact that you didn't go after that WWE championship.
That's what you respect. Okay. Once again, what's also clear to me is that you, Miz, you're changing these backhanded comments you've made to these people and what you did to me last week. Annoying, Miz. Say you suck.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to happen coming up next. Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Today, as we get set for Kofi Kingston versus The Miz, one-on-one here. Very critical to WWE fans moments ago as this matchup gets underway. An attitude.
Like I said out there, I don't think The Miz has had a change of attitude. Certainty about him. He's authentically himself always.
So you returned based
on voodoo dolls in Monroe's crib? Yeah, if you had any friends, Michael Coleman, jeez.
I have to agree with Miz with what he just stated, that you and himself were the greatest. Me, over here. I would be that some people.
Mr. Morrison. Right, you got him tag team champions, ECW champion, 3 times.
Big E, who the best tag team in history is. He's going to say New Day. He's decade, I guess. Well, good to be back.
John, the one thing I do want to point out is the WWE
decade, and maybe New Day should actually try to beat.
Just had him in a kick out at 2.5.
Not going to get Miz like that.
We don't talk about old days. Kofi is still at his peak, my man. People have clearly soured on the Miz.
Big E, as Kofi had pointed out earlier on, that Miz came out here, quote, kick out.
What did the Miz do, or what did Kofi do when Randy Orton accosted him?
Right.
But do you know, like, so you don't know what he's going through? That's what I'm just trying to say.
We call him the GOAT for a reason, one of the greatest of all time. Right now, Kofi is
WWE champion, but when Kofi was champ for those 6 months, Big E, how many?
Well, my man still got it. He got springs in his steps, too. Here we go. Became world champion. I celebrate my brother. We don't have that crab.
That we're separate people.
Hold on, watch it now.
And we're together when we're together.
Kingston gaining momentum now in this matchup. Big smile on his face. And Miz just sent Kofi into the lap of Big E. Weeks from Sunday on the WWE Network in Kofi Royal Rumble match history.
Kofi Kingston responsible for some of the himself. You know he would love to add that to his resume.
Yeah, this is a rematch from last week between on commentary before things broke down, and that's why building momentum here.
This is what Miz wanted to avoid once Kofi.
And the former WWE champion is now in control.
Worse tonight here on Friday Night Smackdown.
He talks a lot about Kofi Kingston and the New Day.
Great counter blocking Kofi.
Miz sidestepping Kingston. Great agility off the top rope crossing. What a DDT by Miz into the cover.
Agility of Kofi Kingston from the middle ropes right to the top.
Backstage Tuesday nights on FS1. Miz was the guest this past week at WWE. That's what drives him, and he believes that no one respects him.
Kofi Kingston able to avoid the final kick. Looking for the SOS.
Oh. And Kingston, SOS on Miz. What a matchup between Kingston and Miz here tonight on Friday.
Is not the same competitor. Whether he feels disrespected, whether he feels...
Miz, right to the knee that he injured earlier on in the matchup. Miz again into the corner with the high knee. And now Kofi looking to climb to the top rope. Will his
counter by Miz.
And now Miz looking for the figure 4 leg lock. Center of the ring. Trying to tap out Kofi Kingston. Big E urging Kofi to try to beat Kingston. Kofi fingertips away.
A wise move by the veteran Kofi Kingston, buying himself a few moments. Miz is just trying to incite Big E. Realizes.
Oh, look out. Morrison. Distracted. Skull-crushing finale. Cover by
winner, The Miz! I have no reason to disagree with you after the performance Miz just tied. 2020 could be Miz's year.
But this right here is what Morrison's all.
Big E distracting Kofi Kingston in the process. A 3 count.
Miz and down. Lacey Evans, Sasha Banks, they're deeply rooted.
Get his hands on the Intercontinental Champion, Shinsuke Corbin,
and Dolph Ziggler. It all goes down tonight on Smackdown.
And this is a friendship that I'll never.
Come here. Don't. I love you. Love is so you, Daniel Bryan. about you, Daniel. And freaking naughty. Look at... Because first, he just wanted you to... Then, he wanted to change you. But now, since you want to take this away from... Daniel, I love Fireblock. Bye.
Never ever end.
Entertainment, a lot of controversy, and more. WWE Backstage surprise guests every week, including this week's special guest, the Usos.
We're going to start tonight with your match. I'm going to be there in your corner. Yes, I'm so ready. Woo-hoo. All right, let's go to the ring. Come on.
With Elias. But I'm gonna need everybody to clap along. It goes like this. There we go, I see ya. Roman Reigns winning the Rumble. See, I got nothing against the Big Shay. Let's not forget, it can escape. It's worse than a Lana Lashley sex tape. Brock Lesnar thinks the roster is unworthy. Well, Brock, it's easy to hide behind that. To a guy like Brock, and unlike him, I'm not a... Oh, I'll gladly show the Rumble. Thank you for... Focus up, we got the Royal Rumble match coming up, you know what I mean? We can't get distracted.
I got feelings when I let Dolph Ziggler step on your mom's fruitcake. It wasn't... I just want to apologize. And this might not make up for it.
I know.
Special thanks to Zayd Wolf for Rumble, an official theme song of WWE.
Goddess.
Accompanied by Nikki Cross, Alexa.
Action here tonight. We're 2 weeks from Sunday. It's the Royal Rumble match, both the men's Rumble.
It's every woman. As
We've
long
seen...
as I win, we'll be just fine.
I think the Royal Rumble match will affect their friendship, that she's clearly not the brightest star in this too. Accompanied by Sonya Deville, Mandy.
Where Mandy talked about her new skincare line and with Otis.
Listen, Mandy Rose is beautiful inside it, because let's face it, the world can be cruel, but Mandy Rose sure isn't.
Match, your allegiance is definitely going to be split. It's Mandy one-on-one with Alexa. So it's Mandy Rose and Alexa Bliss one-on-one here tonight. I'm sorry, Cake.
Well, it's understandable. Otis is...
Elbow tie-up to start things off in this matchup. Heavy Machinery mentioned home of the Astros. History will be made yet again.
Not afraid to encounter the goddess. Stand up to Bliss.
You think you're stronger than me? You think you're stronger than me? You'll never look like me.
Oh, and Alexa Rose and a multi-time women's champion taking out Mandy in the corner. Bliss looks for a big-time 2020 in her own shoulders to the midsection.
2, 3.
Let's go back in the ring.
Experienced Mandy.
And now Bliss driving Mandy into the
stranger to high-pressure situations, multiple-time women's champion, but wait a second.
Oh, and Mandy Rose delivering a knee right to the face. Here's Mandy into the cover.
Massive victory.
And look at Mandy Rose go toward the Royal Rumble match, trying to get in line perhaps for a championship opportunity.
To be at an all-time high. No matter who you are, if you compete in a Royal... Mandy Rose has been very, very impressive to this point. Block from Rose.
And now, oh, and a kick by Bliss as Sonya Deville.
And with a double underhook.
Is it enough to put Bliss away? Alexa able to counter.
Both of these women obviously did their homework on one another.
Just building momentum now. A couple of clotheslines by Bliss, and here comes Alexa.
Mandy Rose needs to avoid the right hand of Alexa Bliss. Injury. Not now.
Wandering down the ramp with a cake that Mandy Rose gave him. Distraction.
Here is your winner. Well, you don't think Otis has the wrong idea about this whole Mandy thing.
To pick up the victory here tonight. Inadvertent time in action on Fox as they take on King Corbin.
Will Shinsuke Nakamura get these hands? Strowman.
Lacey Evans, finally, she gets her hands on the boss, Sasha. It is a rainy night tonight in Indiana. We return of the Usos to action in our main event against Baron.
Personal, if you don't correct yourself, Cole, it's King Corbin.
Introducing first, the Sassy Southern Knights. Friday Night Smackdown on Fox is presented by Progress.
We've even seen the Sassy Southern Belle act slightly less than lady.
Do you blame Lacey Evans? Sasha and Bayley drag Lacey for Sasha. Got her name on it here tonight. It's boss time! Sasha Banks! I guess as they jockey position for the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Hey, Lacey. I'm gonna tell you that even a jarhead like you can understand. Last-minute commitment in a real city, Los Angeles. The only reason I'm here is because I'm the SmackDown Women's
Right. I mean, that is shows the well. Sasha Banks, thank you, sweetheart. Sasha Banks is hanging out in Los Angeles. I am out here ready, honey. Oh yeah. Thinking, since Sasha Banks is clearly nothing but a nasty and fighting champion. How about you come on out here and face me?
You can pander to these people all you want, and you can bark orders, and I ain't have to listen to you.
Heard enough. And Lacey Evans now marching up there, I guarantee you.
Lacey came here prepared for a fight. Lacey came out to, it's going to end very badly.
But if you're Bayley, why do you continue to provoke it?
Jeans, and go home.
Well, Bayley away from Lacey Evans.
I completely agree. Bayley better start counting down the days that she...
the Universal Championship match at the Royal Rumble 2 weeks from... Show you what happened in our main event here on SmackDown. Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler, now the legal men. Can Bryan capitalize?
Daniel Bryan is bringing the fight to the Fiend.
The Universal Championship at the Royal Rumble, Daniel Bryan, that the Fiend wanted you to remember. Then he wanted...
Wow, the Fiend sure does want a lot of things, huh? First, he wants me, Bray, and his Wyatt family. What the Fiend doesn't like is that I remember I feel different. But what the Fiend doesn't like is that he changed hurt me. I have no doubt that he will. Doesn't say. He also wants everybody to think that he can't be hurt. That he can be beat. And he can be hurt.
Listen, dude, I don't have a lot of time. The Universal Championship. The secret to defeating the Fiend is...
Remember, kids, snitches.
At 85 pounds.
Braun Strowman has made his intentions very, very clear. One with the reigning Intercontinental Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura.
sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or a Progressive Insurance policy here tonight as he goes one-on-one with a monster among men.
Accompanied by Sami Zayn and Shinsuke Nakamura. As in place, in the form of the Swiss Cyborg Cesaro and it won't get any easier.
Well, let's show you how this support system would finally pay some competitive match it was. And Cesaro would almost pick up the victory.
Nakamura, but in this instance, Strowman was just too powerful.
This is what I meant about paying dividends.
The Kinshasa knee strike. Zayn grinning ear to ear, and just that quick. Braun, no matter how big you are.
Yeah, Braun Strowman has his eyes set on the Intercontinental.
Braun would certainly make a strong case for himself to be deserving as such. WWE has even come close to putting their hands on the great liberator.
Now with a big right hands to the midsection of Shinsuke Nakamura.
His lethal striking ability and his range to attack Braun.
Now delivers kicks to the hamstrings and the knees of Strowman. And Shinsuke with the power, quickness as well. Nakamura hooks into a boot by Strowman. Title that came about in 1979, the first ever champion, all of sports entertainment.
And Nakamura felt that maybe the Intercontinental. Sami, the great liberator, enters the fray, and it has been all upward. Strowman is so powerful. Any one move can really end the match at any time. Running power slam.
But again, Cesaro and Zayn at ringside.
Encyclopedia of wrestling on the outside in Cesaro.
Even WWE history.
Couldn't agree anymore. Here comes Braun.
Strowman, such an intimidating individual. A huge. To stand next to Braun Strowman,
it's terrifying, is what. About Cesaro.
Post, and now Shinsuke with a kick, and Strowman sent into the times. Back on Friday Night Smackdown, Zayn and Cesaro paying dividends. Well, they've paid dividends so far in this match. Kick caught Strowman right on the nose, and now Strowman is staggered. Cover, can he put Strowman away? Hook of the leg, and a kick out by Braun.
Cesaro and even Nakamura, you can't argue with results. Sami Zayn,
and he's now mocking Strowman. You know how wise that is.
You got nothing in there. Squeeze the breath out of Braun Strowman.
And keep the big man ground.
Strowman is so powerful.
Just like that. Lethal shots by Shinsuke Nakamura. A clothesline. Go. And another one by Strowman. Put Nakamura away and a kick out at 2.
We're in the Ford Center for what we're about to see yet again. Look at this. Boom!
And to put Nakamura away, but Shin able to wriggle his way out of
Strowman's head.
Cover now by Nakamura. Shoulders are off Braun Strowman.
I would imagine Nakamura wanted the Kinshasa knee.
To this, Corey. No.
Palm strikes to the
Buster.
The Intercontinental Champion flattened for the moment.
And now again, Sami Zayn. Well, Cesaro's going to pay for that. Now Sami, he missed wildly. Strowman.
Here is your winner. Himself at ringside, Braun Strowman obviously there to an opportunity to become Intercontinental Champion.
Braun Strowman has made a step closer to the gold.
Yep. Hands.
Yeah, sneaky Sami Zayn.
Let's not.
Braun Strowman will have his moment.
Tonight on Friday Night Smackdown.
Embrace who you are. Last week, he didn't say anything. Because I met now that I've returned. That vermin represents all the ill small. Small isn't something to be embraced, cornered, crushed, and disposed of. Does matter. Because since I've returned, I'm ready to embrace.
Sheamus is ready for chaos. The Usos return to action, standing across the ring next on SmackDown.
head panic. Here comes the big... Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome...
Big Dog all smiles at the moment.
Roman Reigns of years ago, a matchup where he once set a record for elimination.
#1 spot in the Royal Rumble match. The Big Dog forced 29 other superstars. Although at the moment,
with King Corbin and company. Let's show you who it is in this progressive match. And Dolph Ziggler now from behind. Oh my God, handcuffs are going to repeat itself once again. Jimmy and Jay! They're back! Tanda! The Usos back with a vengeance on front! You know, Corey, back to the Royal Rumble match for a moment. You know, earlier today, he cannot wait to get back in that spotlight. And we
could see the Big Dog create history once again.
But it ended a bit rough. I've been outnumbered. I've been jumped. And throughout my career time, I didn't need the help of my family. Last week, my family came back and helped me out in a major way, and I'm going on to win. Yes, sir. And I'm gonna do that, and that's Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Cousins, Jimmy and Jay Uso, and man, do they arrive?
SmackDown, one of the most dominant tag teams of the past decade.
Usos 6-time tag.
Yo! Real talk, Oos, it feels good to be back down. It's a Friday night lockdown.
Months on the sideline has been real rough. Being away from Mark, defend himself every night against Queen Corbin. Hey, Queen, nice touch with the dog food. You respect him, you disrespect him. You disrespect him. Yo, we about to get real disrespect.
Welcome!
Would you expect anything less?
Hold on. Serve off on your family. A beating, you deserve your family. And you're gonna throw them under the bus. You're scared to face me one-on-one. Because if anybody is winning the Royal Rumble match, you think I'm scared of you. Nothing more than to whoop your ass twice in one night. At the end of the night, when I throw your ass over the top rope and I'm the last, you're gonna know who the man around here is. Your challenge, the only problem is after tonight, you're not gonna have 2 little bitches.
And the Usos ready to go. Corbin, Ziggler, the Usos when we come back live. On one with the Miz, and Miz's buddy John Morrison returning to WWE
momentarily, but the veteran Miz would slam the door shut. The assist to John Morrison, standing proudly beside in Greensboro, North Carolina, for the first time in over one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the powerhouse SmackDown. The Usos, for the first time ever on Fox, and After the Bell podcast this past week, had a lot of interesting things to say. Time in years to sit still and get their minds right. They are refreshed
here on Friday Night SmackDown. Hey, I'd sign up for another New Day Usos to Dolph Ziggler. Here's the cover, hook of the leg, and a kick back to King Corbin. You heard the news a little earlier on. King Corbin and Reigns will both compete in the Royal Rumble match, and I find this in the past.
Well, that may be true, Michael Cole. King Corbin has a spectacular rep again, and then win the Royal Rumble match.
Great at letdown.
Could have true royalty headlining the showcase.
He'll be in the Royal Rumble match as well 2 weeks from Sunday. Minute Maid Ziggler Here's the cover by Dolph, hook of the leg, and a kick out. Will move into second place with most appearances ever in a Royal Rumble.
Over the fact he has not won the Royal Rumble match, and Dolph would love to add
bank winner as well. And here's another Money in the Bank winner, King Corbin, in the
people of Corbin, Kentucky, where WWE Live will visit this Sunday. That's a fact. There's a petition online. I already signed it.
The Usos here tonight because of their extended time off.
I think to get back into the ring, but thus far, Jimmy and Jay look like they haven't missed much.
In the
you're learning.
temple.
It's okay. Look at this.
Time. Yeah, a couple of men, Dawson and Wilder of the Revival, and just like that, Ziggler and Corbin have taken over. Corbin's paying those guys.
I didn't touch him.
Roman Reigns, even in the odds. And this is our main event on Friday Night Smackdown. The Usos are rolling now. Roman Reigns, their cousin, at ringside.
Make a much-needed tag to his brother Jay, the fresher of the two Usos.
In face of King Corbin. Usos gonna fly!
Nasty collision. The big dog taken down. Dolph Ziggler
right to the chin.
Jimmy Uso once again. Haircuts have us all thrown off.
King Corbin now posts him. Been a dominating performance by the King. So far, the action in the ring.
Jimmy Uso rolled to the inside.
Meanwhile, Roman Reigns is not Dolph Ziggler have done to him. And now Roman Reigns means business. And he finishes. Wait a second. Oh my God, from behind. Robert Roode's back. This announce table dumped on him by Roman Reigns last month. Roman Reigns planted outside. Robert Roode, Dolph Ziggler laying waste to everybody. Oh my God.
The numbers even once again.
Look at your family. This is
forgotten and certainly not forgiven Roman Reigns for taking him out of action.
Right onto the table. And now Corbin and Roode holding Reigns. In our matchup, it was Roman Reigns from out of nowhere. His buddies are burying Roman Reigns under the announce table. This is exactly what happened. Chairs stacked on top of it. Reigns is underneath that.
An elbow through the heart of the big dog, through the announce table.
Taking their claim to ruling Friday Night. Is presented by Progressive, your first round chalk TV. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. And here is a man who has been changed like many others. I would like to welcome you to ringside. I'm Michael Cole. He's Corey Graves. And Corey,
our very eyes, Miz has continued to unravel as a result of his encounter.
He was an emotional wreck. The Miz was seething over the Kingston to a matchup. And no doubt, Corey, in this match, that
against Kofi Kingston of the New Day, but it was after the final bell rang.
Really got to him. The fact that he wasn't ever going to get his hands on Bray Wyatt. And that caused a Miz.
History, welcome to in the incident with Kofi Kingston, people have said that a bad day. And to cheer me up and tell me to smile, and sometimes you just don't want them in the face, and that's exactly what I did. Let my temper come through, and I want to say from the bottom of my heart, but I have been my daughter, my 18-month-old daughter, Universal Championship. I failed to gain an opportunity to do, and that is the return of someone, a brother. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike, get up out of your seats for the Prince Morrison!
It is the much heralded return WWE, and Corey, there's no doubt, Miz said it, great.
Sometimes to make it through your own future, you've got to look to the past. If you're the BS receipt, it is good to see John Morrison back on Smack.
Trust me, I overused this. John Morris, The Miz, in the same WWE ring, the greatest in the WWE Universe has forgotten about the three-time Intercontinental on what we call in the showbiz a sizzle reel.
I am John Morrison.
The shaman of sexy style at its best. John Morrison is one hell of an athlete.